Hello and welcome to the world of Fallout. Today is a quick settlement building idea that I had. Really simple one that just improves these bad boys, the weapon racks. They're pretty good, but I've got like a hidden sort of one using the warehouse stuff. You won't need mods for this, but you will need the workshop DLC at least. So this is how simple the idea is. It is literally just a garage door with the guns pressed up against it. I haven't seen anything like this online, but I just think it looks cooler. And just to show that you can do quite a lot with this, it isn't just a set idea, you can piss about with this. I've got a switch here instead of like the actual button thing, and this is one that I've made which is a little bit different. You know, you got ammo there, and then you've got a row of weapons here. As you can see, it looks a bit different from the other one. So I'm just going to build the simple version. This one I'll explain basically what I did to mix it up at the end. So go to your structures in your warehouse, and you're going to want to go to floors and use these concrete floors. So you're going to have 2 by 2 and then one separate on its own, like this. There we go. And then this 3 is your floor of your actual house. So if your house was, I don't know, like say 4 by 4, then you would go 1 along and then go 4 along this way, and then that would be that. This is like these 2 bits of your outside area. So you're going to want to stick some walls down. The standard wall without any holes in it, like the best looking one, forms an L shape on this side, and the next one along with a hole in it, little hole in the side, you want to stick 2 of these like that, like another L shape. This is how the power like goes through to the button. I try my best to hide the circuitry and all of that, but I've got to admit I have a pretty bad problem with it. So if you've got a better idea, by all means do put it up. So bowl along the doors. You don't want this bit hanging out, and you don't want the power conduit hanging out this way, so just flip it round. It will be a bit of a pain in the butt because there's so much clipping for these things. There you go. And just stick any roof that fits on top. I'm using these 2. There we are. Now you've got your basic structure. So rip this side out, and you want to go along to power and whack a small generator down anywhere. I stick it in this corner just because it's easier for the conduits to get out. You don't have to worry about the wires and stuff like that. You're going to want to use the power conduits that hang upside down. You're just going to want to keep them hanging just outside this door here, and stick 2 of them pretty close to each other like that. And I know they're just randomly floating, but for the purposes of time I'm not going to piss about with them too much. You're going to want to do the same for them here as well. Yeah, there we go then. So you don't even need these. Oh, I'm learning, you're learning, everyone's learning. So don't need those, that's alright. Stick a button or a switched pylon, power pylon, down, and hook it up to both sides so that circuit runs all the way around and all the way back. Get another conduit and stick that there. Connect that one to that one, and that to the door. And finally connect that one to the power. And there you go. So now you've got power to this thing. Just want to pop the wall back in, and you're going to want to create the wall that covers it, so covers all of this up, so you've got the weapon racks nice and close. What I suggest is not using boxcars, is using on the wood section, which is in the vanilla game, going all the way along until you find like the picket fence sort of looking 6-foot fence weird one. This one is a beauty. For some weird reason, this is the only one in the game that defies the clipping laws that have plagued this building system. You can just whack them in between each other. You can't have these 2 just really like next to each other sort of thing, and they won't clip because of the size that you've got here. But if you just do this, stick one in the middle and then stick one along, then they work absolutely fine. There we go, and you can't see anything either side now if you're trying to be picky about it. So get them as close as you want, and all you do is then go onto your displays and stick up your weapon racks. I think I had 1, long one short one, and then one long one. Seems to fit pretty well, and you can go about 5 down on either side. I put 2 in the same spot like a pro. There you go. And then if you want some additional lighting, then just prop it up just above it, or maybe behind it if you want it to flash out. And there you go, really easy. So I said at the end of the video I'll quickly have a look and see what I did here. Instead of using the, as you can see, the standard wooden wall that I was talking about, that is on the behind of it, but I've just stuck concrete in front instead. I've used the concrete window sort of thing and propped up the display pieces there instead. And if I quickly rip this one out, there you go. You can see that there are just a couple of tables that just hold the ammunition boxes or the foot lockers there. I did try to use a shelf, but they wouldn't sit on the shelves properly. They looked a bit weird, so I just left it. So tables down, foot lockers on top of them, and then you can clip these as close as you can, is just past the table leg. You can see it just poking out there. And if you really want to make it look 100% professional, then maybe just, I don't know, go to structures, go to wood. You've got to be careful with this, because if you have everything too close to the wall, then it won't stay clipped. So you could stick a couple of these just here on either side, just so you can't see like fumes and stuff like that, the power generators. That's just sitting there, and this one isn't gonna. This one probably won't even sit. Yeah, might be able to if I bodge it. There we go. That's better. So there we go, guys. That is how you build your hidden weapon cache, weapon rack thing. Please comment in the comments section below whether you'd be interested in any more videos, or you could suggest anything that I could build maybe. And I'd also like to know if anyone would be interested in a modded Fallout Let's Play walkthrough sort of thing. I know Skyrim Remastered is coming out soon. I will be making videos for that, but I really want to do a Fallout one. I really love Fallout. Arguably more than Skyrim, but it's very close. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.